Up. Goes together like the Heat and Miami as we get ready for an interconference contest here at the American Airlines Arena. Well, the holidays always bring us some incredible NBA action. That's certainly what we have in store for us today. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. You look at the Rockets.
And Kevin, they'll be hoping things go better for them tonight as opposed to how it was last night. The last thing they want to do is drop 2 games in the span of 48 hours. Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Terrific defensive instincts to come away with that one, and he showed no hesitation in how he completed that transition opportunity.
And when you see Miles Turner play on the offensive side of the ball, the amount of skill he has at his age is just amazing.
Yeah, already a great pick-and-pop player. You know, not going to be much of a banger down low, but has enough touch outside where he won't need to be. But while he's still a work in progress offensively, I think he's shown that he has a very high ceiling in terms of his skill set.
They get it back. Baines. Yep, it counts.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Down low. Back to Antetokounmpo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. Antetokounmpo's got his first points of the game.
A guy who converts well at the rim, you like to see the aggression there.
You really like him setting the tone early. Physical, challenging guys to stop him.
Moves back up. Jokic. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Only the first quarter. Guys are getting in a groove, but communication on the defense has to be better.
Good ball movement here by Miami. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Lacking confidence right now in his offense. He's been shaky all period.
Easier to go strong to the hoop, but I tell you what, when you feel it, take it from deep.
Now here's Bledsoe. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Pass to Jokic. Takes a 3. Back to Baines. 6 on the shot clock. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Houston the other way. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Baines. To the middle. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Outside, Davis. No one near Turner as he lets it go. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Turner's got himself on the board with 3 there.
They have plenty of ball handlers and athletes on this Heat's roster. Despite that, they play at a slow pace. That's just the team's MO.
Well, offensively, the Heat don't run, but they're not shy about gunning.
They don't run, but they shoot a lot of three-pointers. You need that shot to compete in today's game.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. You know, Steve, in the NBA, you know exactly how much your peers are making. Do contract numbers ever bring out animosity between players?
Yes, they do, Kevin. I mean,
really?
When you look at some guys, you see those guys starting to say, I'm putting up better stats than him, but he's making more money. And then it will become the elephant in the room when the guys start to talk about it. They start not passing to each other. Yes, guys do know exactly what other players make, and sometimes there can become some animosity between the two.
Oh, that's hits it from three-point range.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Baines. Here's Jokic. Shoots over Turner. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Aaron Baines. That's his first foul.
And that's just all about positioning. He gets boxed out, can't fight around it, and gets the over-the-back call.
Great fundamentals on the boards. Can't see enough of this. Too many guys just tried to crash in at the last moment.
And here's Winslow. After Miles Turner was able to get the triple. To the inside. Over to the left wing. Pass to Winslow. Shot clock at 6. They need this. The shot off that time. And the Rockets take it the other way. And it's Antetokounmpo. Oh!
And guys, they've come out and established a rhythm. And also their play calling has been on point.
Well, the two go hand in hand. Matching your strategy to your personnel is key.
On the wing, Harris. Back to Winslow. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Houston Rockets. Enjoy. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen the Rockets really take control here.
What's that saying, guys? Sharing is caring. Just terrific ball movement here in that first quarter.
What they did, they left their egos in the locker room. It's a very all-for-one, one-for-all mentality.
And Nikola Jokic came late to the game. He actually grew up horse racing. Finally started playing organized hoops at the age of 16. You never know it, though one of the most skilled big men the league has to offer.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, some have nicknamed center Nikola Jokic the Joker, and he does have a lighthearted approach. He said, "This is not a job. I'm enjoying the game like a game of pickup basketball in my hometown." That's the mentality. No pressure. It's just a game. He feels that staying calm helps him succeed. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. And Jokic, Greg, said he was a fat point guard until he got taller.
Well, even now, Kevin, Jokic, not the most chiseled physique, but the point guard background makes sense. His playmaking for a center is off the charts.
Aminu over to help. Cornette. Pass to Winslow. Here's Cornette, guarded by Cook. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Justice Winslow has done an excellent job of being unselfish and making the right play.
Here's Aminu. Here's Turner. Kept alive. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 14 now for the Rockets. Curry brings the double. Pass to Green. Back to Winslow. Good ball movement here by Miami. Shamet. This one for three. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside Turner. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. 15 points for Miles Turner.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
And from everything you hear about Giannis Antetokounmpo, he keeps a laser focus. Basketball and his family are his sole preoccupations.
To the paint. Cornette. Shot to stop the run. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Houston leading by 18. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And the call up against Jokic. That'll be his second foul of the game. Miami on defense. Boy, he launched that one from way outside. 21 points for Miles Turner. And some have even compared Giannis to Kobe Bryant for his single-minded dedication, Greg, to improvement.
Yeah, you know, something of an introvert. Not a guy you'll find out on the town or schmoozing with other stars. He's content to save outside pursuits for after his playing days are done.
Cornette can't get it to go.
Ooh, that's the one when you watch the film back, he's going to cringe. He couldn't ask for a better opportunity.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. We know players love offensive play. We know fans love offensive play. But, Smitty, do you think we should care more as fans and players about what players do on the defensive end?
Well, I think so, Kevin, but I think it's the history of sports, especially our game in basketball. Just the players that lead the league in scoring, they get all the credit and all the endorsements. Guys who play defense, we'll pick out 1 or 2, but we don't go overboard when we see guys that are defensively good. We don't talk enough about the defensive side and the impact these individuals have.
And fans appreciate good defense, don't they? Fans like good defense.
Yeah, they do, especially the fans that understand that you need defense to win championships.
Now Harris. Following the three-point attempt by Miles Turner.
And when you're in catch-up mode, you can ill afford these kinds of errors.
I feel like they're getting ahead of themselves. Just need to rein it in. Focus on each individual possession.
Now here's Curry. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And so it's Houston with it. And here are the Heat now. Over to the wing. Jokic draws the double. Over Turner. And Maker sends it back. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Shoots it up. The Rockets again can't hit.
He likes to work that in-between area, upset with himself that he couldn't connect.
Brokoff. Pass to Birch. Got it. Good job in the low post. Birch has got his first points of the night.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Outside Turner. Offline with his three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Houston moving it around. Yes, that goes in.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
With this big of a deficit in the score, you think the losing team would be playing harder. Nope, the opposite.
Here's Jokic to the paint. It's Solenbaum to Kumbo. Curry fires from way outside. It's hauled in by the Heat. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. And that one's good. Osman. Osman's got his first basket.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And so, Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Houston. Pass to Maker. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Back to Bledsoe. It's Solenbaum to Kumbo. And it's the Rockets on the break. And the dunk by Maker.
And he runs the floor with a purpose that time. Excellent play.
You know what? And a late reaction by the transition D takes it himself uncontested.
Jokic gets to the rim for two with the D all over him. Well, Eric Spoelstra working his way up through the Heat organization, and I hear eventually interested in moving into the front office someday.
And I would say it will be with the Miami Heat, a very loyal, close-knit organization. His dedication and commitment, second to none.
Knocks it loose. Davis with it. Eric Bledsoe covering. Count it. Good. 14 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And just carrying over from his last game. Completely dialed in. You can sense his confidence.
I totally agree. Heat check after heat check. He realizes, man, I'm still hot.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
The Heat have hit all four of their chances so far in this one. More and more, Steve, the NBA becoming about two-way players. Who are some of your favorites that fit that mold?
I think option number one is LeBron James. He does an excellent job, and obviously because of the load he's been carrying, it's been more, I would say, sided offensively, but he's capable. Kawhi Leonard, Chris Paul. Draymond Green doesn't score much on the offensive end, but you know he does a lot of things as far as passing the basketball, setting screens. So them are some of those guys. And Kevin Durant lately has become one of those guys that you can count on blocking shots.
Love all those examples.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Harris outside. Sinks the triple. Harris has got his first 3 points of the game.
We know Harris is good off the dribble, now becoming equally adept at the catch and shoot.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Now, here's Jokic. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. And it's Baines missing. And here's Houston. They host the Spurs after this one. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Inside. And slam dunk by Harris.
Love to see Tobias attack like this. You see the solid hops, the length, proving he's not just a perimeter threat.
They get it back from past the arc. The rebound by Pippen.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
They've shared the load offensively.
And, guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
And now Jokic pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Out to Harris. Back to Jokic. Pass to Bledsoe. It's not going to go for him. And the Rockets take it the other way. And Eric Bledsoe, a player who many thought might be a great fit in Milwaukee, but that wasn't the case.
And I'm not sure if it was a play style issue or something else. Fact is, they moved him in the offseason after only a half season of trying things out. Certainly one of the more surprising moves in a wild summer.
And clearly Eric Spoelstra wants to talk it over. Steve, do you think the NBA is heading to a place where ideal lineups will have 5 capable playmakers on the floor, like more of a positionless game?
Yeah, I think so, Kevin. I think right now teams are trying to find a guy that's 6'7", 6'8", that defensively can play, guys that are larger, and then on offensive end, somewhat a la Draymond Green, can run point guard for you. So I think right now that's the size and skill set people are looking forward to.
Wait a minute, you just described yourself.
The only difference was we had guys that were 7'2", 7'3", 350. So I had to play the guard position.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Osman. And some nice passing there by Houston. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
You know what? When you don't box him out, he will burn you for it. He threw that putback down with the authority. See, this is how you dictate the flow of the game. He's been lit this quarter.
There's Winslow. Pass to Jokic. Back to Winslow.
Justice Winslow won a national title at Duke University. The 10th overall pick in 2015. He's a lockdown defender who can guard all 5 positions.
And the Rockets making a change here.
The 10th overall pick back in 2015, Justice Winslow has been fighting injuries, but he still has a chance to be very good.
And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Miami. Shamet sinks the 3-pointer. He's got 7.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
If you're trying to keep the defense honest, that's the one you really have to make.
Jacks up a 3. That shot off the mark. Rockets leading by 22. Pass to Liggins. Lays it up and banks it in.
And when you can outscore your opponent in transition, that's always going to work to your advantage.
The reason why a number of guys on this roster, they are built for speed. Why not play to your strengths?
And so it's the Houston Rockets finishing the quarter up by a whopping 20. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And here are the Heat. And here's Winslow. Jeff Green on the wing. Pass to Winslow. Back to Jokic. Doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Turner. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
His teammates recognize that he has the hot hand going. That's why they get him the ball every chance they get.
The finish. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And when you're on the road, this is how you silence the crowd. Tremendous all-around play.
It's led to a big lead. Credit the leadership on this team. They've kept everyone focused on what matters.
Oh, Turner in position. Jokic with the steal. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Miami no good on that time either.
And this is one of those times where the coach has got to preach, be unselfish.
And we don't know that he hasn't. Maybe it's been falling on deaf ears. Guys taking ill-advised jump shots.
Pass to Turner. Here's Liggins. Back to Antetokounmpo. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Antetokounmpo's got 6 in the quarter.
And the point differential tells the story. Their two-way play has been outstanding.
You know, it's a matter of effort plus talent. You need both to dominate this way.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. When you look at today's NBA salaries, Steve, do you feel the responsibility to learn financial management falls mostly on the players, or should the league do even more to help them find out about what they're going to do with all this money?
You know, I think it's the responsibility of both. I think the Players Association, also the NBA, and I think organizations as well. I think you look at it, we're all involved to get a chance to help these youngsters. It's not easy for a 19-year-old, 20-year-old to become a millionaire overnight. That's just not something that you're used to, and handling that, it has been a problem for some players in the past.
There's Winslow. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Well, the pace, the big plays they're making, this is a statement run right here.
Hard to remember the last time they've missed. These guys are having fun right now.
Now here's Winslow. To the left wing. Shamet gets it to go from beyond the arc.
This is what these perimeter plays are designed to produce. Quality looks for spot-on shooters.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Winslow. Pass to Jokic. And stolen by Maker. Stolen by Winslow. His three-pointers off the mark.
Still no rhythm. This may be a time when you want to make the extra pass. Give someone else a chance.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
And they go to the intentional foul. Steve, looks like we may not have any more sleeved jerseys anymore. As you look back, is this the end of an era or the end of an error, a mistake?
Either way, I am happy, Kevin. I just didn't like the look.
I am too.
And I couldn't imagine being a player, being able to try to shoot the basketball with sleeves.
It made no sense.
Not at all. So I'm looking forward not to see guys wearing, I would call it T-shirts.
Yeah. Now here's Bledsoe. Jokic. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And you don't need the big play. Right now, you just need the smart one.
This is what desperation can do. You start to play outside of yourself, making a bad situation worse.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 38 points.
I tell you what, his accuracy has been the story of this game.
And to do it in the fourth quarter, you're trying to extend the lead. He's making that happen.
No good on the free throw.
And the ceiling Turner has is impressive. Has the potential to be a dominant big man in this league.
Inside, it's thrown by Antetokounmpo, and the foul on Eric Bledsoe. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And he's good on the second. Well, we've seen the growth of the G League, especially in how much it's been utilized for player development. A lot of guys going up to the NBA level. Steve, how do you think we'll see this evolve over the next 10 years?
I think the G League and this partnership with the NBA and teams has been fantastic. It's kind of similar to baseball right now in the minor leagues, and the teams have done a great job of having the flexibility to bring guys up and down. I love it for a lot of these young guys to get a chance to develop and also be a part of, I would say, the big team.
Excellent point. And it's Aminu in the corner. The slam dunk by Aminu.
And really the story of the half. One team shooting it lights out. The other, the lights are just out.
You know what? It's two competing philosophies. One team playing it close to the vest, the other fast and loose.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Houston.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular, getting a hand on a lot of shots, that really got them rolling.
It's Pippen on the wing. Pass to Jokic. It's Davis with the drive.
And just staying aggressive, continuing to extend that lead.
They left nothing to chance. This is how you close out.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Aminu with the bucket.
And in as hostile an environment as you're going to see, they found ways to step up time and time again.
You know, playing away from home, it's easy to get out of sync. Instead, they focused and dominated.
That's his second personal foul.
And he makes the first.
At the line for the Rockets, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And here's Miami. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Rockets ball.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
We've got 22 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Now, Antetokounmpo.
Aminu.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to